Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to look into this, that is what are design schemas that are used while data modeling design. Okay, so basically there are two designs, that is Star schema and Snowflake schema. Okay, so we'll have a look into this. So let me take a laser pointer. So Star schema, as you can see, you can understand it. Okay, so it will be kind of a diagram itself, that is Star and Snowflake. Okay, so let's understand the difference here, like Star schema and Snowflake schema. So in Star schema, the fact tables and the dimension tables are contained, and while in Snowflake schema, the fact tables, dimension tables as well as sub dimension tables are contained. Okay, so here you can consider that fact table consists only quantitative data. Okay, that is numerical data, and dimension consists of categorical data. Okay, so you can consider that. Okay, so this is the difference. Here you can see the fact table, not this, where is, yeah, this is kind of the structure. So this is a Star schema, that is fact table, and the dimension tables are here, and this is a Star schema. And in Snowflake schema you can see a fact table in the middle and dimension table, and this dimension table has sub-dimension tables like that. Okay, so we will understand this with an example. Okay, now Star schema is a top-down model, while Snowflake schema is a bottom-up model. Okay, so what do you mean by that? So to understand that, so you can see that, where it is, yeah. So a top-down approach is nothing but you can see that basically you start from the identifying main entities like a student, course and department. So you start from the top, that is a large level of understanding or large level design you can consider. Okay, and here the student, course and department are the high level structure for top down approach, and then you will drill down to like to identify specific attributes for student. So here in case of this student, you can have student ID, name and major. Okay, and further you can refine it like details like course ID for course and course name and credits for the course entity. Okay, so this is the top down approach. So basically you are designing a student table, a course table and the department table. Okay, and the bottom approach is the opposite or the reverse of this. So you start with the individual components, like identify the elements like student ID, course ID and the attributes without a comprehensive view. So for student ID you can assign the student name. Okay, and you can assign this to create the student entity. Okay, and then this goes on incrementing, like adding the relationships and forming relationships like student taking course, and expanding attributes like adding department ID to the course entity. Okay, so once you understand top down approach, you can understand the bottom up approach. Okay, so this is that. Okay, next is Star schema uses more space. Okay, and while Snowflake schema uses less space. Okay, and the Star schema it takes less time for execution of queries. So with respect to this, you can understand that the query complexity is low here. Okay, and here the execution time is more, so query complexity is more. Okay, also the design is very simple and design is complex. Okay, and in Star schema normalization is not used, and while here in Snowflake schema the normalization is used. Okay, so from the design itself you can understand that this tables are normalized here the tables are not normalized. Okay, so what do you mean by normalization? There are different forms like first normal form, second, third, fourth and fifth. Okay, and here you can see the tables. Okay, so in first normal form we need to eliminate the repeating groups, that is like first name last name should be separated if it has taken in the single column like that. Okay, and in the second normal form we eliminate the partial functional dependency, and it goes on like that. Okay, so you can read it. Next is the understanding is very simple for Star schema, and while understanding is difficult for Snowflake schema. Okay, and it has less number of foreign keys, Star schema, while Snowflake has the more number of foreign keys. The data redundancy is high here. Why? Because here you don't see the sub dimension, right? So the data is redundant, that means duplicate entries are found more and more in Star schema. Here, since we do normalization, no redundant values are available. Okay, so that's the major difference between Star schema and Snowflake schema. Okay, so here you can see the Snowflake schema is like this. So response time is satisfactory, and Star schema and a single table like that. Okay, so RAM consumption, script runtime flexibility, complexity of script like that. Okay, this is how it is given. Okay, now okay, so this is the example of a typical star schema, here you can see the revenue, okay, dealer id, model id, branch id, date id. So here you can see the fact table has only numerical kind of data, and dimensional table you can see date id, year, month, quarter, date, etc. okay. And for product you can see product name is there, categorical data is also available, okay. And the branch dimension, okay, for branch id it is, and for dealer this is the dimension table, okay. And for a snowflake you can see fact table, then dimension table of dealer is subdivided into location, and dimension table of country, that is country id and country name, and location is region and location id, okay. Here product is also like has a subdimension of variant id and variant name and fuel type, okay. So like the variant id is subdivided here, okay. Basically the different types of variants available that are available in product, okay. So this is a snowflake example, sorry, a snowflake schema example, and this is the star schema example, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all about, I think. Let me escape, okay. Yeah, that's it guys. So basically we have seen the difference between the star schema and snowflake schema, okay. Understand the difference here, okay. You may be asked this question in the interview, okay. So if you learn something from this video, do hit the subscribe button, and take care, bye bye.